Hey guys, it's Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. We're taking a look at the CONDOR skid assembly. This system is for a 3000 PSI, 5.5 gallon a minute pressure washer. Has the hose reels, the tank, and the soap tank. It's a nice little setup that's perfect for just dropping into a truck, dropping into either an open or enclosed trailer, or even a van, depending on the height of the van that you have. The skid itself is 48 inches deep and it is 40 inches wide. So as long as you're in between your wheel wells on your truck or in your van has 40 inches between there, then it should slide in just fine. The handles do hang over just a little bit, but typically there's plenty of space between there and the side rails of the truck to fit everything in. So I'll go over the system itself and everything that it includes. Like I said, 3000 PSI, 5.5 gallon per minute for the pressure washer. It has the Honda GX390 engine, belt-driven Comet RW series pump, so it's a nice big belt-driven pump. Pressure washer does come with a 36-inch gun and wand assembly. We've got a soap injector that's attached right here onto the hose reel, and that pulls from a 7-gallon soap tank. So you can pull your degreasers through there, your house mix, whatever it is that you need to go through. This soap injector will dilute it for you. So you just put your concentrate in there, it dilutes it. This is an adjustable injector, so it can dilute all the way up to a 20% ratio. The hose reels that we have are the aluminum Titan hose reels. They have 1/2-inch stainless steel manifolds or hand crank. This has 200 feet of the 3/8 hose, the pressure washer hose up top. It can hold up to 300 if you wanted it to. And then down below we have 100 feet of the 3/4 inch incoming hose. Now that garden hose, you connect it to your water source, and then it feeds the water right into the 55-gallon water tank that we have here. Right on, this is the feeder hose right here. Goes right into the filter on top. That filter actually keeps any big debris from getting into your float valve or getting into the inside of your tank. The float valve is actually just on the underside of where this filter is attached. The float valve is what controls the water level inside your tank, keeps it from overfilling, and then as soon as you start drawing water from it, it'll continue to fill your tank. It'll open back up and let water back in. The other hose that you see up top here is our cool bypass hose for the pressure washer. So if you're familiar with how the pressure washer works, whenever you're washing and then you let off of the trigger, it goes into bypass mode. So it's circulating back here at your pump. So instead of just circulating that small amount of water between your unloader valve and your pump, it actually recirculates it back to your water tank and then through your pump. So you have a 55-gallon water reserve to keep that nice and cool going through your pump, so it won't overheat anything. It's kind of a nice safety feature. You can set your wand down or set your surface cleaner down for a long period of time while you're moving hoses or changing whatever you need, and it won't damage your pump as long as you've got water in your tank. The other features that we have on here are kind of behind the hose reels. I'll have you just kind of move up and come around the back here, and I'll show you the plumbing that we have. So I mentioned we have a filter on the top of the tank. We've also got a second filter at the bottom before it goes into the pressure washer. So that's a secondary filter. Like I said, we want to keep all of the debris out of this pump if we can. So we've got our other T-strainer right here. The ball valve that's in front of that T-strainer cuts off the water from the tank so that you can change it even when you have a full tank. You don't have to empty out your tank in order to do a filter change or a filter clean out. The other hose that we have on the other side is your drain. It's a 3/4 inch drain, and it's got a ball valve right there on the end so that you can control your water flow. And of course we have an extension hose so that you can move that water wherever you need it to go. You could fill up a bucket, you could wash your hands, whatever you need to do with that drain. So, and then, like I said, the pallet is 48 inches long, it's 40 inches wide. It's aluminum construction, so it's very corrosion resistant. If you are using corrosive chemicals like bleach, it's going to hold up to that kind of corrosion from those chemicals. Other than that, like I said, this is an excellent application for either in addition to your existing rig or just adding something into the back of a truck and having something to start off with that's already made and ready to go. If you need more information, you can go to our website. It's 3rpressurewashers.com. The link to this particular skid will be in the information below. If you're on YouTube, you can just check that out and get all the current pricing and all of that stuff on it. All right, thanks.